I'm Anthony David Hobbs, and this is my review of the Tripods Trilogy. A very interesting story. I've read all the books, and it's very thought-provoking, raises a lot of interesting issues. So, okay, for those of you who don't know, I'll give a bit of backstory. Here's a picture of a tripod there. Basically, the tripods, it's set more or less 100 years in the future. Tripods come from an alien planet. They take over planet Earth. And they're vastly superior weaponry, so they just destroy everything in sight, yes. Take over, millions of people are killed, and the few that are left are enslaved. Now what they do is, to the humans, that they shave your head and put an alien metal triangle, which is grafted onto your head, called a cap. And it's like a mind control device. And basically what this cap does, implants in your brain, it makes you incapable of disagreeing with the tripods. Yes, you obey anything they say without question. Any desire they have, you obey it. And but also more than that, it makes you how can I put this? Sort of docile and peace of mind, and you never question anything, and there's no curiosity. Now, curiosity is a very natural human trait to have. No, you lose that. You lose your curiosity. And you use your desire to invent things. Now, in the tripods, basically, they change everything, basically. The whole world changes when the tripods take over. Any advanced technology is forbidden. So that's why, in the future, there's no motor cars, no electricity, no televisions, nothing. It's almost like we're on medieval terms, using horse and cart to get from here to there. Oh, a few very primitive machines are permitted, like a cuckoo clock or a compass, but other than that, you know, it's mostly pretty much on medieval terms. Yeah, very primitive technology, and it's a feudal system. You know, we go back to the class system where we have dukes, counts, and lords, and servants, peasants serving under them. Yeah. Anyway, but the weird thing is, when I saw the Tripods TV show, so in series 1, I thought the tripods were the good guys at first. Okay. The reason I thought this is because the tripods rule without question, but it's not all bad being ruled by the tripods, because you see, there's no war, there's no famine, and there's no disease. Yes, all humans getting along in harmony. But they take your freedom away. Not just your physical freedom, but your mental freedom as well. You're incapable of thinking for yourself anymore, yeah. So, yes, as you can see, it's a dystopia, yes, a paradise with a catch, yeah. I mean, the tripods, they ensure that everyone gets married and has kids and has a place to live and all that. So yeah, that's good, but at the cost of your freedom. What sort of society would you rather live in? A society that guarantees, you know, getting married and a job, but taking your freedom away? Or would you rather have your freedom and not the guarantee of getting married and having a home? Well, I think I'd pick the freedom, yes, because I think freedom is priority 1. You need that more than anything else. But free is a loose term, because you see, in the story, the lead character Will, he finds out about a resistance organisation called the Freemen, and he wants to join them because he doesn't want to be capped. And Ozymandias says to him, if you want to join the Freemen, you have to make a great journey to the White Mountains, hence the title of the book, The White Mountains. And here's a picture of a little Tripods booklet here. His cousin Henry, and the one in the middle with the glasses, that's Beanpole. He's called that because he's short and tall and skinny. Yes, the 3 of them, the thing they have in common is none of them want to be capped, so they want to join the Freemen. And in the White Mountains, the first story, the number of things that go wrong, you name it, anything can go wrong. But sometimes something that they can't control gets in their way, and sometimes temptation. Willis wants to stay and get married with a beautiful lady and stay with her and maybe be capped. And the other 2 say, well, we can't wait. We've got to get on with the journey. So, yes, all kinds of things that get in the way. And the hero Will isn't perfect. He is flawed. He makes mistakes, yeah, which I suppose makes him more interesting, yeah. Okay, some nitpicks about the show. Yes, it was a TV show, but it was a book series first. The Tripods is not a War of the Worlds rip-off. It may appear so at first glance, you know, because vehicles are 3 legs and metal tentacles, that's like War of the Worlds. But the story is different. You know, the story is very different and good. So I think it's a shame that it's called The writer could have made them have 4 legs or 6 legs. You know, why did he make them have 3 legs? Well, he says it's because it's his tribute to War of the Worlds. Well, I think he could have done something to make it a bit more original. Oh, and another unoriginal thing in the sequel. This is called the City of Gold and Lead. It's not made of gold and lead. No, it's called that for a different reason. But in the story, they just call it City of Gold. And the City of Gold is an ancient Mayan legend. Don't call it City of Gold. Call it something else. Yeah. But well, yes, there we are. That's that. In spite of these nitpicks, when you let these things wash over your head and concentrate on the story, you'll really enjoy it. Now, my earliest memory of Tripods, I think I was about 5 years old, and it was the second series. I didn't know that at the time. I thought, you know, anyway. Yeah, they scared the heck out of me. You know, I was terrified that these big metal claws, they take you away. I didn't like that at all, no. But I only saw a few episodes, you know, and I'll never forget this turning point. I thought the Tripods were goodies, because I got a bit confused, because Will was being friendly with one of them. He gained access to their base. But, no, at the last second, he kills one, and it's so sudden and unexpected. And then, at the age of 5, I put 2 and 2 together and realised, oh, the Tripods are not goodies at all. He was doing undercover work. Because I'd never seen that before, undercover work, yeah. So, yeah, that was quite a moving moment, yeah. Anyway, I bought this, yes, very old-fashioned, a video cassette. But it's really false advertising, because on the back, we see the heroes inside the Tripod base. They don't go inside a Tripod base at all in Series 1. They don't even get to see what it looks like inside a tripod. So, yes, it's all very strange and mysterious, these Tripods. Who are they? What do they want? Where do they come from? You know. But, of course, because most people have been capped, they don't ask questions like that, yeah. So it hooks you in, it drives you in, yeah. If you're curious to know what's inside the Tripods, well, all is pretty much revealed in Book 2. We not only get to go inside a tripod, we get to see what's inside one of their bases. They're free bases. Yes, the theme of number 3 comes up a lot. These vehicles on 3 legs and the free bases, you know. The free lead characters, the free heroes, yeah. And here's the 3rd book, The Pool of Fire. Yes, the heroes eventually work out how to beat the Tripods. Because the TV show, although it is very good, they only did Series 1 and Series 2. They never did a 3rd one because the ratings were going down, so they couldn't do a 3rd one. So that's a shame. But because of the show, that's what got me interested in reading the books in the first place. And yes, The Pool of Fire. Everything comes full circle, and it's a trilogy because the theme of number 3 comes up. Except the writer did another one, and it's a prequel called When the Tripods Came, which is very good. But how can I put this? The Tripods are very strange and mysterious, so you're hooked. You want to know, you know, how did they get here, you know, and all that. And how did they get here originally, and how did they originally take over Earth? Well, it sort of leaves a hint of mystery, leaves you to figure that out for yourself. So I'm not sure if it's a good idea writing a book telling you exactly how it happened, you know. Nevertheless, I did enjoy the prequel, yeah, When the Tripods Came. And, well, if you want to see the TV show, you can, but I have to warn you, the special effects look extremely dated. But when you let that wash over your head and concentrate on the story and the characterization, it is very good, yeah. But for me, the Tripods, I think your freedom is priority 1, yes. Even though they've stopped war and hunger and everything. It's a picture of inside the Tripod base, their city. Yes, I think your freedom is priority 1. The ability to think for yourself is a basic human right, yeah. And yes, I thought it was quite clever, the Tripods, the way they sort of trick people into thinking they're your friend, you know. But in Book 2 we have a horrifying revelation. One of the heroes finds out, no, the Tripods are not our friends, not in the least. And it's vital to get rid of them all, yes. So yes, at first you don't know who's good and who's bad, but slowly as the story unfolds, yes, you know exactly who to trust and who not to. And at one point the hero thinks being capped isn't a bad thing. Then he finds out, yes, just how horrible and mean the Tripods can be. So there we are, the Tripods Trilogy, yes. If you haven't read it, I highly recommend it. Well, thank you for watching. I'm Anthony Hobbs, and I'm never bored.